An application? For here, the young cashier said, barely holding back a laugh as she glanced at her coworker. The older man in the faded jacket simply nodded and waited patiently at the counter. Neither of them noticed the store's regional manager walking through the front door behind him until he called out, warmly, "Mr. Aziz, I didn't expect to see you at this location today." The two young employees, barely a few months into their jobs, had made an instant judgment about the plainly dressed older man standing at their counter, assuming, without asking a single question, that he was applying for the lowest position the store had to offer. They didn't bother lowering their voices as they joked quietly between themselves about his outdated appearance. What they didn't know was that Mr. Aziz had built this exact retail chain from a single small shop 30 years earlier, and still made a habit of visiting locations unannounced, dressed exactly as plainly as he always had, simply to see how ordinary customers and applicants were actually treated when no one thought anyone important was watching. The regional manager's greeting landed like a physical shock in the small store. The two employees froze mid-conversation, their earlier comments suddenly replaying in their minds in a completely different light. Mr. Aziz simply smiled, thanked the manager, and turned back to the counter as if nothing unusual had happened at all. "I believe I was asking for an application," he said calmly, looking directly at the cashier who'd laughed loudest. "This location has excellent numbers, Mr. Aziz said to the regional manager, loud enough for both employees to hear clearly. "I'd like to understand why customer complaints about staff attitude have tripled this quarter." The manager's face went pale as he began explaining, while the two young employees stood silently, finally understanding exactly what they'd been laughing at only moments earlier. Mr. Aziz didn't have either employee fired that day. Instead, he requested something the regional manager found unusual, that both of them shadow him personally for one full day, watching how he treated every single person who walked through his stores without exception. "I don't need employees who are perfect," he told the manager afterward. "I need employees who understand that anyone in front of them might be worth more respect than their appearance," suggests, including, apparently, the man asking for a job application.